It's been a long time since I've been this disgusted with that team right there. It's been a long time since I've been this disgusted with this team. And I understand the Chip Kelly years were, towards the end, were just painful and all that. I get stuff like that. There's a reason why I'm this fucking disgusted. Because that team right there was the better team today. And I know it's going to sound like sour grapes. It's going to sound like, oh my God, what a sore loser. Well, I got news for you, Panther fans. Congrats on the win. Nothing I can say is going to take that win from you. You earned that win today. You had to make the comeback. But anybody, unbiasedly, who watched the game between the Panthers and that team right there knows that team just fucked up. You want to talk about handing a game away? 17-0. We're up in the second half. And our brilliant defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz, decides, you know what? Let's play back. Let's play way back. We'll give up the short stuff. We got a big lead. Let's play very soft coverage. Let's not do what got us this big lead. No, that would make too much sense, right? And what you saw the Panthers do in response? Boom, 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 right down the fucking field. It's the same Jim Schwartz who almost constantly wants to play his cornerbacks way back, away from the receiver. So receivers get free releases to run all over our secondary because they're not challenged. You don't even put a little finger on them. Nope. I'm going to run all through her. I mean, seriously, receivers got to be looking at this defense like, whew, going to get a free ride today. If I'm a receiver, and I'm out of shape as hell, mind you, all right? I'm loving it. I mean, even weak receivers, like receivers that are just like skin and bones, they're just fast or something, but they can't be depressed to save their life, you know, a.k.a. Deshaun Jackson or something. They're loving it. Like, oh man, I don't got to worry about like trying to fight off people off me. No, just... It's the same Jim Schwartz who, when it's third and long, let's make everybody, let's get everybody to the sticks. Okay, you got the sticks, you got the sticks, you got the sticks? Okay, all right, we're good. We're ready. Meanwhile, the receiver's coming at you full speed, and you're like, it's just too easy. I mean, Cam Newton ran and almost got there. He was 1 yard short on like a 3rd and 15. He was 1 yard short. Almost bit us in the ass again. Oh, remember what I told you about the receivers? You know, he brings the cornerbacks back. Jalen Mills, you know, 7th round pick. Not a fast guy. Actually slow when you can think about, you know, cornerback averages and standards. Actually pretty slow. But you know, he does have one strength, and I hate this guy. I hate Jalen Mills. I hate him so much. I want him gone. I want him to fucking leave and go dye his hair some other fucking color. I don't care. He can go to the Cowboys. I don't even give a shit where he goes. But he does have one strength, and he's physical. I mean, normal people might think that it would make sense to have him at the line of scrimmage. Use his physicality, right? Use his physicality and jam the receivers, right? I mean, it might buy time. Let our strength of the defense, our defensive line, might buy time for them to get there, right? I mean, that just, you know. But no! Because that takes too much fucking brain power for our fucking idiot defensive coordinator, who's the biggest moron in the world. And I know he's kind of an alpha male. He's kind of got an intimidating personality. And I know he ain't going to watch this video. But I promise you, if I had the chance, I would get right up in his face, and tell him how much of a fucking moron he is. And what's sad is, you know how everybody calls Dougie P, Doug Pearson, how everybody calls him Big Balls Doug. Well, Dougie, where have those big balls went? Because I know you're too much of a fucking coward and too much of a fucking pussy to fucking tell Jim Schwartz off. Tell him what the fuck is up. You're not going to fire him. You're not going to put him in his place. You're not going to take over. You ain't going to do shit. I think you're intimidated by him, quite honestly. And as far as those big balls, we had the ball at the end of the first half. Over 2 minutes, I believe. 3 timeouts, all 3 timeouts. And we run. We might have threw like a pass there at the line of scrimmage. Where was the aggressiveness, Doug? Where was these big balls? Where was that no fear? See, there's a lot of people I can point to. You're not the only one, so I'm not trying to make it all about you, but you are the head coach. And ever since the Super Bowl, there's been something off about you. You've been getting irritable with the media. You tell your team to not believe its own hype, not to get complacent. But yeah, you're out writing a fucking book, right? That sends a great message to the team, Doug. You're not the same aggressive person. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, where the fuck you are in your headspace. Where are you? I defended you like crazy, and as soon as you proved all the doubters wrong, I was all up in other Eagles fans' faces who were dissing you like, what now? What now? And I can tell the people who's dissing you. It was Philly 500. It was the Bitterbirds. They were all up on your ass last year. And then you go up and you win the Super Bowl. Hell, if there's ever a chance for a coach to be MVP of the Super Bowl, it was you. So I was letting them have it. I'm like, you were wrong. And of course, they still didn't admit they were wrong because that's not what people do. But I can't defend you this year. I don't know what has happened to you. I don't know where you've been, what you're doing. Yes. The Super Bowl hangover, or whatever you want to call it, it's real. Something is real. And it sucks because Carson Wentz actually has had a pretty good day today. He's probably pass rating probably up over 120 or something. Actually was having a pretty good day despite not many points. But with that said, Wentz, you need to show me that you can do it in the waning moments and be clutch. Because I don't know if you've ever had that moment in your life where you came through. I don't know if it's happened yet. We have a losing record, guys. And when we started 2-3, 3-3, we were kind of down, all that stuff. We were like, well, we'll still probably win the division because it's that bad. Well, will we? Will we? Will we win the division? I mean, yeah, we can come back. Even if the Redskins win. Even if the Redskins win, they go to 4-2. We can still catch them. We play them twice. We can still do it, but they played the Saints already. We haven't. It's... We can still do it, but this team... I want Jim Schwartz gone, and I know he's not going to go anywhere. I know he's not going to be replaced. We just won the Super Bowl, not because of him, that's for damn sure. 505 yards allowed pass, that's ridiculous. Anyway, not because of him, but we won the Super Bowl. So he's safe. He's safe, at least for a year or two. He's safe. He ain't going anywhere. And we have a head coach who I guarantee you is too much of a pussy to put him in his place, to take over, to take charge, figure out shit. I would like to think, well, we lost. It sucks, but at least maybe Jim Schwartz will wake up. Maybe the soft coverage bullshit, maybe it'll all go away, but it's not going to. It's not going to. He doesn't learn. If he did not learn to replace Mills by now, he ain't gonna learn to stop his fucking bullshit that he does all. I mean, he's predictable as shit. We're a predictable defense. Straight up. And Cam Newton is an overrated quarterback. Cam Newton is actually I think Cam Newton is actually a below average quarterback. I do. He is overrated as shit. He gets to laugh now, right? The Buccaneers game, yeah, they really went backwards after their 2-0 start or whatever like that, but that game, they're explosive. They beat the Saints. You know, they fine, whatever. You take that. But our loss against the Titans, the Vikings, and here against the Panthers, especially the Titans and the Panthers, these losses are inexcusable. I am so much less pissed off when it's clear the other team's the better team. I mean, it's not like I like to get our asses whooped. No. But it's much easier to swallow when it's like, yeah, we suck. But to be the better team pretty much the entire game and still lose is embarrassing. It's disgraceful. It's hard enough when I'm in college, when I'm in nursing school. I mean, you think this subject is easy? Pathophysiology? I mean, you think it's easy? I got to read 2 chapters of this. But where's my head at? Yeah, I'll be able to concentrate real good, won't I? Real good. The Eagles are a disgrace. And now my toilet decides it wants to run. I don't know. I don't know where. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I think I held it together as best as I could. But I want Jim Schwartz the fuck out of here. I want Jalen Mills the fuck. And I understand Jalen Mills really only had one real big fuck up where the spotlight was on him on that 4th and 10. But still, it was like, I hate him. I hate him. Our defensive coordinator, our 2 outside cornerbacks suck. They all suck. And our head coach has lost his balls. There you go. You want to know what's wrong with the 2018 Philadelphia Eagles? That's what. Our defensive coordinator is a moron. Our 2 outside cornerbacks suck, especially Mills. And our head coach has lost his balls. There's your recap of the 2018 Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if any member of the Philadelphia Eagles staff has watched this, please relate this to Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz. And please, for the love of God, take off your pride and be real. There's an issue. I just told you what it is. Fix it. Peace.